Okay, I'm not sure about how this thing works, so if anyone is there, please leave a comment. Oh, I think someone is watching. Okay, I'll wait a couple more minutes. Hi! Bye, Bob. I'm sure I didn't say it right. I'm just waiting for more people to connect so we can start. In the meantime, if you have any question, please do it. I'll be happy to answer. Oh, that was correct. Thanks. Have you been following our lessons so far? The first 3? Oh, there are 3 people now, I think. If you're there, please leave a comment because I've never done a live before, so I'm not sure if this thing is working. Such a wonderful... Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for our feedback. I actually take advantage of this to thank who is actually behind this, which is our president of the academy, Mr. Simone Perfetti. It is only thanks to him if today I'm able to talk with you guys. So, thank you. Hi, Melina. Ciao. So, oh, wave. I can wave to people. Awesome. Ciao, Donatella. Okay. So, bye, Bob. Do you have any questions about our program so far? Do you have any doubts, something you didn't understand, or anything you'd like me to pronounce again? Hi, Pat. Ciao. So, once again, if you have any question, please ask me. Hi, Saad. Ciao. Assalamu alaikum, I think. Okay, I see that there are 9 people who are watching now. Ciao, Sara. So I'll begin. As usual, I'll start with a recap of the topics we've covered so far. So in our first lesson, we saw the Italian alphabet, and all of you did an awesome job. Everything. Okay, that's great. Bye, Bob. Cool. Ottimo. You all did an awesome job with the alphabet. Your pronunciation was amazing. Actually, I was very impressed. And there have only been a couple of issues with the letters Q or Z because these are probably not in your vocabulary. I mean, not that kind of sound. So we've seen that in Italian we pronounce the letter Q as Q. So we saw the word quadro, painting, quadro. And with the letter Z, I told you to think about the sound that mosquitoes make. So that constant, very annoying sound that some of you might be experiencing if you're in Italy right now. So it was Zeta. Ciao, Melina. Zeta, so like in zebra, the animal, the zebra. Zebra in Italian. But zebra is not the lines that you find in the street to cross the road. In Italian, that ones are called strisce pedonali, so it's not zebra. Walaikum. I don't know what that means. yeah, we've seen the alphabet. Ciao Nikhil, buongiorno. Oh, this thing is amazing. I read all of your comments. After the alphabet, we saw the greetings. So buongiorno, just like Nikhil wrote now. That means good morning. And then we saw good afternoon, buon pomeriggio, good evening, buonasera. And we saw that there are two ways to say ciao and arrivederci. There is a formal way and an informal way. So if you're like having a job interview and you enter the office, you're gonna say salve, which means hello, but in a formal way. But if you're talking with a friend, you're gonna say ciao. And ciao also means goodbye. Ciao, Daniel Skli. Ciao also means goodbye in an informal way. So once you leave, I don't know, maybe you're with your friends and you're leaving the group, you're gonna say ciao as goodbye. But if you're still in that interview and you wanna say goodbye to maybe the CEO of the company, you're gonna say arrivederci. Okay? And then we saw how to introduce yourselves. Like I said, mi chiamo, my name is Lucia. I am 24 years old. I said that ho 24 anni. So in Italian, to say your age, you don't use the verb to be, I am. You use the verb to have, I have. So literally, ho 24 anni means I have got 24 years old. Okay? So it's different from English. And then we also saw, where else? On our second lesson, we saw numbers. And you all did an awesome job there as well, except for the numbers 4, 4 and 14, 14. Those have been the most challenging because of that Q letter. And in the second lesson, we also saw the verb to be and to have. So verbo essere e verbo avere. So we had io sono, I am, tu sei, lui, lei è, noi siamo, voi siete, loro sono. And the verb to have, verbo avere, io ho, tu hai, lui, lei ha, noi abbiamo, voi avete, loro hanno. Okay, and that was our second lesson. And in the third lesson, we saw how to make questions by using the words who, what, where, when, why, and how. In Italian, who is chi, spelled with a C-H-I, chi, C-H-I, C-H-I, chi. And then what, we saw means cosa, or also che cosa, che cosa. Dov'è il mio cane? Where is my dog? You're asking. He's sleeping next to me. Hopefully it's not gonna bark during this lesson. And then we saw when is quando, where is dove, why, perché. And we saw that in Italian, unlike English, when you make a question, you use perché, so why, but when you give an answer, you don't have to use another word, perché, because in the answer is still perché, okay? So both for questions and answers, you use perché. Why? Because. And then how in Italian is come. So when you ask, how are you? You say, come stai? And the answer is, sto bene, I'm fine. Sto bene, grazie, I'm fine, thanks. Or, I'm not that well, non molto bene. Okay, you can find all of these sentences that I'm using in the file section of the group, because thanks to one of our members, I managed to upload the file of my lesson, and I'll keep on sharing these notes with you guys here in the group. So, do you have any questions about this topic so far? Just give me a thumb up or anything so I can move on. Let me read the comments. Oh, Malayalam means ciao. Okay. Walaikum. Ciao. Okay. Okay, I think that everything is clear because I don't read any new comments. So today I'd like to introduce you to the gender and the number of Italian nouns. That basically means that in Italian there are masculine and feminine nouns, and also singular and plural nouns. So it's a bit different from English because, as you probably know, some languages from around the world have got this difference between feminine and masculine. So I'm gonna open my notes right now and we can start with the nouns gender. Okay, let me move the camera. How do I change this? Technology is not my strongest suit, guys. Oh, okay, there it is. Alright. So, il genere dei sostantivi is the noun's gender. Let me put something in front of my phone so it can hold. Okay. Any new comments? No. Okay. So, as I already told you, Italian nouns can be both feminine or masculine. The thing about Italian words is that, unlike English, they mainly end with vowels, not consonants. So this is one of the biggest differences you'll find in Italian language. Hi Don, ciao. Compared to English. So buonasera, ciao Don. So there are, of course, some exceptions, and these exceptions are usually words that come from English and that nowadays everyone uses in Italy as well. So words like weekend. We do have a translation for weekend in Italian, is fine settimana, but everyone uses weekend. And also the word bus. We can say pullman in Italian, but everyone says bus. Buonasera, but we pronounce it bus. Okay, I think I'm getting too distracted with these comments, so I'll probably reply to all of you later. And so I'm gonna show you now the general rules to distinguish feminine and masculine nouns, but of course there is gonna be some exceptions. So there is a word like pallavolo that means volleyball. Because it ends with an O, this is usually a masculine aspect of a word. In this case it is an exception because it's actually a feminine noun, and the other way around for diploma, which instead ends with the letter A, with the letter A, which is usually a feminine noun, but in this case it's masculine. Okay, so let's get on to the main rule. So the general rule is that if a noun ends with the letter O, with lettera O, it's masculine. For example, here I show you some new words like treno. Treno means train. It ends with a O, so it's a masculine noun. Same goes for lavoro. Lavoro, it means job. And gelato. Gelato means ice cream, but I'm sure you already know this. And then the general rule for feminine nouns is that if a noun ends with the letter A, with lettera A, it's a feminine noun. For example, here I show you the word macchina. Macchina. Remember, guys, the H in Italian is mute, is silent, so you do not need to pronounce the H, the H. So, macchina means car. Casa is also feminine noun. It means both home or house. We don't have a difference for home or house. It's always casa. And pizza. Pizza. I'm sure that you know that word as well. So, nouns, we said that in general nouns, Italian nouns end with vowels. So, if they end with the O, they are masculine. This is, of course, the singular form. It's not a plural. If they end with the O, they're masculine, and if they end with the letter A, they're feminine. But there are also some words that end with the letter E, with lettera E, and they can be both feminine or masculine. So here now I show you the general rule to learn what nouns ending in E are masculine and which ones are feminine. Yeah, pizza. Pizza, Sarah, I know. Don't cry. Pizza is coming back soon to Naples. Everything is gonna be alright. Sarah is one of the members who actually comes from London, but she's been living in Naples for about a year, and she really loves our pizza. And we really miss pizza because everything is closed now due to the coronavirus. So, how to know if a noun that ends with the letter E is masculine? How do we know that? Well, it is a masculine noun if it refers to a male figure. So if I'm talking about my brother or my father, father in Italian is padre. It is of course a masculine noun because we are talking about a man, a boy. Brother instead is fratello. Maybe Melina can spell it in the comment here. And it is also masculine noun if it ends with the desinent ore, like for example in fiore, which means flower. Fiore is a noun that ends with ore and is a masculine one. Nouns are also masculine if they end with one, like for example pallone, ball, pallone. And if they end with ale, as in ospedale, which means hospital, ospedale. And if they're masculine, if they end with ile, they're also masculine, as in cortile, courtyard, cortile. Okay, so all you need to do in order to learn how to know if a noun that ends with E is masculine is learn these things by heart. Unfortunately, there is no other way, and it just takes practice and then you'll be fine, I'm sure. Now let's see when nouns ending with the letter E are feminine. So they are feminine if, of course, now they refer to female figures like madre, which means mother, and also sister is sorella, sister, sorella, with a double L. And they are also feminine if they end with the desinence ie, as in specie, which means species, specie. They are feminine if they end with sione, as in passione, which means passion, passione. If they end with zione, zione, as in stazione, stazione, which means station, as in train station is stazione dei treni. We saw treno before. Stazione dei treni, train station. They're also feminine if they end with gione, as in religione, religion, religione, and if they end with udine, as in abitudine. Abitudine means habit. Okay, so let me turn the camera. Everything is clear, guys. Let me know. I will this video is going to stay in the group anyway, and I will upload it in the unit number 4 of our Facebook group, so you can go through this video once again, and I will also upload my notes, so it is a Word document. You'll be able to download it from the group. So I'll leave a minute now in order for you to make questions if you've got any, and in the meantime I'll open another file, and it's going to be about nouns number, so we learn how to make the plural of these nouns. Numero dei sostantivi, nouns number. It is very important, guys, that you learn when a word... Thank you, Sarah. It is really important that you learn when a word is masculine and when it is feminine. First of all, because this way, it is the only way to learn how to make the plural of a noun. And also because in Italian, we are going to see that in the upcoming lessons, there is not only one article, so like the article de in English, the, or the article a, but there are more. And in order to put the right article, you need to know the gender of the noun. And this is usually the biggest mistakes that people make when they learn Italian. Like if you don't know what the gender of a noun is, you're gonna put the wrong article or put non. Hi Masin. Molte grazie. Thank you very much. Molto, not molto, with a O. Molte grazie. Very interesting teaching style. Thank you. We're trying. This is actually the first time I do something like this. I was a bit nervous, but everything seems to be going smoothly so far. Fingers crossed it stays like this. So yeah, it is very important to learn when a word is feminine or masculine because of this. Okay, I don't think there is any question, so prego Don, you're very welcome. So now I will show you how to make the plural of these nouns, okay? So both for feminine, masculine, I'm very white, okay. And for nouns that end with the letter E, both if they're masculine or feminine. So here we are with numero dei sostantivi. It means nouns number, so singular or plural. Here we see, is my way to improve Italian good? Yeah, guys, this morning I was actually invited to this WhatsApp group. So if you'd like to join, you can do that. There are a lot of people, so there's going to be quite a few notifications, but it is very useful if you'd like to practice and also confront yourself with other students. So you can join the group that Mr. Mazin has written here in the comment. But of course you can keep on writing me here on Messenger too. Okay? So, once again I turn the camera. Nouns gender. So, in the previous lesson we saw that Italian nouns could be masculine and they usually end with the letter O, or feminine and they usually end with letter A. Okay, so now just like in English, nouns can also be singular or plural. So we're gonna have masculine singular nouns, masculine plural nouns, and also feminine singular nouns and feminine plural nouns. Okay, so now we'll see how to make the plural of all of those masculine words that end with the letter O, and also of all those nouns that end with the letter E, both if they're masculine or feminine. It's going to be the same in Italian, okay? So, for example, here I show you the word that I took in the previous lesson, treno, train. This is the singular version. In plural, it's going to be treni. So all you need to do is swap the last letter O with an I, the Italian E. So treno, singular, becomes treni in plural. Okay, treni means trains. Lavoro, that we saw, it means job. In the singular form is lavoro with the O at the end, and it becomes lavori if it's plural. It ends with the letter I, lettera I. Okay, and now here I show you an example of a word that ends with the letter E. It doesn't matter if it is feminine or masculine. In this case, this is masculine because it ends with ore. It doesn't matter anyway. It could have been a feminine noun as well. It would have been the same. So fiore becomes fiori because you need to swap the letter E for the letter I. Okay? Here I show it. So all the nouns that end with O or E in their singular form becomes I. Okay, so all of them swap the O or the final E with the I. Lavoro also means work. Yes, Sad. Lavoro also means work as in the verb. For us it's the same. So if you say job, it's lavoro, il lavoro. It's a masculine noun we saw. And if you say lavoro, it means I work. Okay? So lavoro means I work. It can mean that. Or if you're talking about the job, it's also lavoro. Well done. How did you know that? So, Once again, I'm gonna upload this Word document here in the group, so you can have a look anytime you like and also write your own notes. Okay, so now we move on to the feminine nouns and how to make them plural. So we saw that feminine nouns, they usually end with the letter A, lettera A. To make them plural, you need to swap the letter A with an E at the end, okay? So A becomes E. As in macchina, we saw it means car. It becomes macchine. Remember, the H is silent, is mute. You do not pronounce it. Casa becomes case. And pizza becomes pizze. Okay? I think this is pretty straightforward. It's not very hard. All you need to do is swap the last letter, A, with an E, the English E. Okay? So once again, I'm gonna upload this document here in our Facebook group, and you'll be able to watch it again, watch this video as well. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes if you'd like to make any questions, or if you have any doubt about the pronunciation of some words that I've said now or in the past, please do it now. I'll just take a sip of water in the meantime. And also let me know if you have any questions at all. Okay, I'll be happy to answer. I'll go through your comments again. Thank you very much, guys, for your feedback as usual. And as much as I appreciate taking all the compliments, I need to thank once again our president of the Academy, Mr. Simone Perfetti, because it's thanks to him if today we are able to share these lessons with you. And I remind you once again that if your goal is eventually to come study in Italy, it is very important that you follow these lessons, because this is an accredited course. So just the end. How about just the end? How about the in front of noun? I'm sorry, I don't get your question. What are you asking? Just the end. Is it about the thing I said about work and job? If you're talking about Mr. Daniels Lee, if you're talking about the article, don't worry, because I was just saying that it is very important for you to learn the correct gender of the nouns, because in the future, in the coming lessons, we are going to check all the articles, and it is important to know the correct gender in order to put the right article before it, okay? This is a level A1 course, Mazin. A1. So I was saying that it is very important that you complete this course, because once you get your Italian certification, it will be much easier for you guys to apply for a student visa with your embassy. And also, once you come here in Italy, you're not gonna have to repeat this course with us, because you already have your certification. Okay, so Daniel's plea, did I answer your question? Hopefully, yes. Well, then yeah, I think that it means articles too. If that was the question, we are gonna see articles in the upcoming lessons. Any other question? Prego, Mazin. It feels so weird to speak with my phone. All right. Coming questions. So yeah, I'll probably finish this. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your kind comments, and thank you for following our lessons as usual. And how long will this course go on for online? Well, as you know, until the 3rd of May, I'm stuck here at home, so that will continue for sure. And we aim to complete this course until you got a full preparation of a level A1 of Italian. So we'll complete the level A1 for sure. I'm not sure how long it will take, because right now we are keeping 2 lessons a week, but as the material keeps on growing and as you get more notions, we'll probably slow down and only like do 1 lesson a week, but we still have to decide that. It depends how you guys do, because if I see that it's too much, or that is why I really appreciate any kind of feedback, because if you tell me this is too much, I've also got other things to do. Like I know there are some students that follow my lessons, like Don. I know he's very busy with his university too, so it depends. We'll see, but we will complete 100% our level A1 course. I'm just not sure how long it will take. It's picking back. Don't worry if you have any problem with connection with this video. You can rewatch it later, so don't worry. Okay. Any other questions? Keep them coming. Otherwise, it's just me staring at my screen. All right. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Once again, grazie mille. Thank you so much. And I will make another post where I write your assignment for today. And as usual, please feel free to complete it with me and check in with me once you're done here on Messenger. And I'm gonna be very happy to give you a feedback on that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this live lesson with me. It was a bit different from recording a video, so I hope it went all well and smooth. Prego, Pat, prego. You're very welcome. Okay, thank you so much, guys. If you have any other question anyway, you can write me. Okay, ciao.